Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so incredibly grateful to have you back for another video. I've got my little sidekick, my little co-host here with me today because today's video is all about my little guy. It's a big day for you, huh, Baba? Yeah. Oh my goodness, you are so sweet. Hello. Hi, love. So today's video is going to be all about Beckham's eyes. So if you guys have seen any of my previous videos, you know that Beckham was diagnosed with cerebral palsy at 6 months old. One of the things that he does struggle with is his eyesight. Because he was in the hospital and he was intubated for so long, the oxygen can actually cause damage to the muscles on the side of your eyes. We do have an incredible doctor up at Primary Children's who regularly checks Beckham's eyes. As of right now, it looks like Beckham doesn't have any issues with actually seeing out of his eyes or his eyesight, but more so just the muscles and the nerves on the side of his eyes look like they are damaged from the oxygen from when he was intubated that he had to be on. When Beckham was little, I believe he was about a year old, they did prescribe him some glasses. Now these glasses weren't for his actual eyesight, they were actually more so for his eyes to focus so that it could help strengthen those muscles on the side. But Beckham was in a helmet and unfortunately he couldn't wear the glasses and the helmet at the same time, and the helmet was on a very specific timeline, and so as his mother I just had to pick, do we need to reshape his head when timing is vital, or can we hold off on the glasses for the time being? So yeah, you want to talk? You trying to say hi? So we're gonna be going up to Primary Children's to meet with his eye doctor today, and we are gonna talk about the option of possibly getting surgery on his eyes in order to help him be able to make eye contact and just improve his vision, improve his muscles that hold his eyes steady and straight. And honestly, if it is an option, it is something that I would like to do because while he's little, of course, it breaks my heart anytime he ever has to get surgery or go under, but it is really important to me that we do absolutely everything that we can to make his future quality of life that much better. And I do believe that this surgery, I don't know the exact name of it, but I will look it up and put it here on the screen, but I do know that the surgery is more beneficial the earlier it is done. So we're gonna go ahead, go up, meet with the eye doctor, we're gonna take you guys with us, and then we will update you when we are done and tell you guys exactly what our plan of action is moving forward. Bubba, should we go see if Sis and Daddy are ready to go to the doctor? I know, sometimes it's no fun, but you handle it like such a little champion. Don't worry though, Bubba, we like this doctor. You're not gonna have any owies when we go, and that's our favorite part, huh? Are you ready to go support your brother?
How was that 10-minute nap? It's gonna be a long day, huh? Yes it is. Yes it is.
All right, guys. Another day, another doctor, you know? You excited? You guys, look at that hair. Goodness, you're so cute.
I moved the bow up. There's that crease there on her stool.
I told you guys, Hunter hates the bows. Helmet when they wanted us to do the glasses, and unfortunately we tried to get the helmet placed to like carve out little pieces in the side of the helmet and it still didn't work. Now he's at the point where he just rips the right off his face, but it has gotten a little bit better, but I'm definitely interested in the possibility of getting surgery on his little eyes. Bubba, can look at Mom. Hi. Hi, sweetie. Can you look up at Mommy? Dave, do you remember which eye crosses more?
The left eye.
Make you cross a little bit. Can I make you cross? Can you see my line? His left eye, yeah.
Yeah, the left eye, the right eye is fair, in my opinion, is a lot more straight, but I would say the left eye. High five.
Show Dad.
Good job. And so as far as like perception, so for example, he'll actually, when he's crawling, I'll put my hand out like maybe 5 or 6 feet away, and he'll start putting his hand out, and then we realize he doesn't connect, he pulls forward. So I think as far as like depth perception, that is off because he's still putting his hand out, and then he'll crawl to me, and then he'll reach out, and then he'll crawl to me. And maybe he's trying to get me to come to him, but it seems like it's a perception problem.
Like maybe he's getting some double vision and he's trying to decide
and he
which
thinks,
one
oh, maybe
to
I
go
am
to.
close enough.
Yeah.
Right. He doesn't move. He doesn't move like from side to side. I'm just thinking as far as the actual depth goes. Right.
This kind of stuff.
Because he does know which way to crawl when he does that. Even if he's off to the side, he'll straighten and crawl to me when I put my hand out. That makes sense.
That's good though.
That's kind of the only
He's
thing we
using
can
his vision.
use. Right.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Any other concerns going on with this guy? How's his heart and lungs?
They're perfect. Perfect heart and lungs. We've never had a scare with oxygen since he's been off it, since he got home from the NICU.
Good.
I feel like he is often looking out of his peripherals.
Okay.
So when I like walk past him, I can see him like perk up and kind of look. And I know he's looking at me, even though he's not making direct eye contact with me. He'll also like bring his field of vision up when he's looking right at my face, but it's just not quite that eye contact.
Okay.
So it's gotten better. It's definitely not exactly where we'd love for it to be quite yet. So
Awesome.
So yeah, that's kind of an update.
Okay. Well, let me go grab Dr. Owen. We'll get her in here to schedule or
Great.
look at these. See his.
Thank you so much.
That sounds great. Good job, Bubba. Did you show her your tricks?
Yeah.
You're such a smarty.
You want to play? Let's see. Let's show everyone your abs. Your core. Keep that core strong. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good job, Bubba's.
The best support system ever.
You're being so well behaved.
You are so nice, Miss Blakely. Everybody's asking about you. They want to know how you're doing. Are you doing so good?
We're doing a birth story soon.
Say, I'm a sister, I'm a therapist, I'm a teacher. Yeah. She's a woman of many talents, you guys. Sorry if our voices are a little muffled. Of course, we're gonna be wearing masks the entire time. But his doctors, as you guys can see, are like so encouraging, so wonderful. So I'm really excited to talk to his main doctor about eye surgery and just kind of see what our options are.
Alright, so his crossing, the absolute amount that his eye turns is the same as it was when I saw you last time.
Okay, so maybe his range of vision just being more upward has made me feel like it's gotten a little bit better.
Sometimes you'll look at him and his eyes are straight, and sometimes he'll have the crossing come out.
Yeah.
So it's also possible that you're seeing, you know, as his vision matures, you're seeing more times when he's able to kind of maintain a straight eye position.
Right.
So I think that's very, very good. I still think that when he focuses particularly up close, that focusing is kind of tied with his eye crossing and we start to see it come out.
Right.
His optic nerves because of the interventricular hemorrhage that he had when he was a preemie.
Okay, is that the brain?
Yep, exactly right.
So the nerves that go back, so that they connect, right? And is it the part of his brain that's disintegrated that has affected the damage? Okay. Do you suspect if we just didn't take any action at all, he would probably stay where he's at right now, visually?
That's a great question. I think if you didn't take action to, yeah.
excited.
Now you're excited.
You're so cool.
Both eyes will cross in, but there is a bigger tendency of that right eye to cross in than the left eye.
Yes.
And so if we continue to let that happen, my concern would be that he wouldn't be able to fully develop vision from the right eye because it is crossing more. To use his eyes together.
She's so mobile. Here.
And I'm done so he can kind of get up and do what feels
Thank you.
that we conclude that surgery is going to be the best option to help straighten his eyes, to reduce the amount of crossing that right eye experiences so that it can have better vision development.
Right.
That may be what we conclude.
All right, guys, I hope that you enjoyed that footage. They were so sweet and didn't mind at all if we filmed. So we were able to get a ton of footage for you guys, which was awesome. Blakely was a little rambunctious, so I don't know like how much you were actually able to hear, but just a quick little recap. Fortunately, Beckham's actual vision is even better than it was a year ago, which is phenomenal. And that is something that I suspected. I could tell that although he wasn't looking directly at things, he could see things. And I suspected that his actual field of vision was doing really well. So I was super happy to hear that. It does look like we will probably end up getting eye surgery for Beckham because his right eye and left eye both tend to cross, but it looks like his right eye crosses more than his left eye. Our biggest concern with his right eye crossing is that his eye doctor was informing us that you typically learn how to utilize your eyesight to the best of your ability between the ages of 0 and 7. And so our concern is that if his right eye keeps crossing, then he will not be able to exercise that vision and his right eye will never be able to develop the way that we want it to. And so she wants us to try one exercise for 2 months. She actually gave us a little eye patch, which is so cute. And when Beckham is doing his vision therapy by watching Spark Abilities, you guys know how he loves that, we are actually going to patch his left eye, which is his good eye, so that he can exercise his right eye. And our hope is just that we're going to get that right eye a bit stronger. And even if we still end up getting surgery, this will just prep him for surgery and help him respond even better to that surgery. What surgery would entail is we'd basically be correcting the damage that's done to those nerves. I don't know if you guys caught this, but when we were with his eye doctor, she was explaining that the damage was not necessarily done by the oxygen. I think it partially was, but the majority of it is actually coming from the brain bleed that he got, which is where like his nerves connect to the back of his brain, and that part of his brain is obviously not there. And so we are just going to do whatever is best for him, and we are so incredibly grateful for the medical field. We are so grateful that God inspires these doctors and that these doctors work so hard and are so incredibly talented, and we are just going to take advantage of whatever we can while he is young so that he can have the best life possible. I will keep you guys updated, of course, in our day in the life vlog. I will show you guys how he is progressing with his little eye patch. Oh, and I forgot to mention, he only has to wear it for an hour a day, which is pretty good. So I feel like he's gonna tolerate it great. He's so positive. You guys know my little guy has the best attitude ever, so I'm really not worried about it. And then we'll follow up in 2 months, and I will let you guys know if he ends up getting eye surgery. So thank you guys so much for coming along with us on this fun vlog. It ended up being a really good appointment, and I just feel more informed and confident that we're moving in the right direction for him to be able to see to the very best of his ability. So of course, I will give you guys all of the updates, and if you haven't yet, be sure to hit that red subscribe button so that you don't miss any updates or future vlogs. And go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. It really does help out my channel so much, and I appreciate you guys more than you will ever know. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.